Hello and welcome back to Star Ocean, the second evolution, Rena's story. So in the last episode, we were playing as Rena, obviously. We went through more or less most of the introduction. We still have more to go. But I've been grinding here for a little bit. Not too long. I basically got like 2, 3 levels and that's about it. But other than that, I think it's about time that I continue the story. So let's go. Come on. There we go.
What is this place?
Ah, my sweet bride. So wonderful of you to make it to our little wedding. Rena, my dear, you should know by now that you can't escape from me.
Alan, what is wrong with you? You weren't like this before.
No, I wasn't. I've changed, and I have the stone to thank for that.
Alan!
But that's a trifle matter not worth killing yourself over. Shall we begin the ceremony? Rena! That's close enough.
So you're out. Let Rena go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Rena.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love.
Uh-oh.
Alan?
Love with...
Oh no!
Something's happening to Alan. We all know what's happening.
Mr. Kenny!
Damn. That stone is taking him over.
Damn it! Look out! This is bad.
Be careful!
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use... Where is it? This.
Crush!
Okay, I'm going to watch him for a bit.
Take this!
Then I'm going to go up to here and heal him. There we go.
That was easier than I thought. Whoa!
He gained 2 levels, so he's now level 3, I think. And he's learned the air slash.
Rena, are you alright?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Rena?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
Rena,
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
he's still breathing.
dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan,
Rena, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Rena.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
And they are back.
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Rena's life not once, but twice now.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
Yeah, I don't think we ever actually
That's
get
just something
a
that popped into my
a
mind
proper
anyway.
answer for that specific little thing that happened. I'm not sure anyways.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Rena's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
I see.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny? I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task. I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
All right, I'll do it.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
He's just trying to make it seem like he's not actually wanting to help, even though he is basically saying he wants to help, but yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help you out as best we can.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could you take me with you, Mr. Kenny?
Rena!
Rena!
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
But Rena, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor, help me out here.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Mayor,
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over some.
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Rena. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
yeah, I know.
In that case, you should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there.
You know, I do have a question. How did she understand the meaning green light, even though they don't, I don't think they have any green lights here that mean go, or red lights that mean stop, or yellow lights that mean slow down, because there's no cars here, and as far as I can tell, there's no lights like that anywhere to be seen. So I don't know where I don't know how she understands that, unless they have some sort of like small little meaning for it in like some really big towns or something. But other than that, I would have no idea.
Take care on your way home, Rena. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know. I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Rena, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Fucking Red just ruining the moment that they were going to have there.
have a good night.
Oh, welcome back, Rena.
Hi, Mom.
if I go back outside? Ah.
Mom, listen.
What is it?
Mr. Kenny said he'll go check out the sorcery globe for us.
Oh, really?
Really, but that's not all. I was thinking about going along with him.
Rena, why would you want to do that?
I thought the journey might be too much for him to handle by himself. I mean, he doesn't know a thing about this world.
But Rena...
No. Please, Mom. I have to tell you, I know all about...
God damn man, always fucking butting
Pardon
in.
my intrusion so late, my dear. Wester, could I have a word with you, please?
Certainly.
I'm gonna get some fresh air outside.
Okay, I have control now. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. And no one's down here. Oh, there he is.
Still, no dice. Guess I'm too far out of range. Damn it.
Mr. Kenny, are you having trouble sleeping?
Oh, Rena. No, I just, what are you still doing up?
Well, I told my mother I'm going and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh,
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
a reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Oh, really? So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? West is the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
That was fast. Usually it's a slower zoom up than that.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Rena.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Okay, Rena? Thanks, Lucien. Remember to be a good boy, all right? Okay.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to. You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Rena.
See you later, Mom.
Take care, Rena. If things get tough, you're welcome back here anytime you want. Don't forget that this is your home.
I won't forget it. Goodbye, Mom.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. So now that we finally have the option to go out in this open wide world, we're gonna go back and do a private action. The reason why I want to do a private action is because I believe if I go down here, yes, there's a cutscene that I want to quickly play. I don't know how he gets back there. By the way, I'm not going to be reading most of this because, well, it's just something I don't really want to do. But you can read it, or feel free to read it if you like. Yeah, in this timeline, basically Earth is a completely synthetic version of itself, which is actually quite sad. I hope that Earth that we have now doesn't ever turn into a synthetic version of itself. Like the day that everything turns synthetic, like 100% synthetic, is the day that we essentially lose all humanity for ourselves, I think. Because basically, us humans, we're not meant to be in a completely synthetic world. We're meant to be with nature as nature's intended. Let's see. Sorry I'm doing flips and whatnot, I just wanted to look around. But yeah, I hope the Earth never gets to be synthetic to the point of where,
Here they come.
to where, nothing is real. Like, no nature is real.
Anyone hurt?
Good.
Now, what I will do, after this episode is done, I will grind both of them up to a level that I think would be deemed good enough. Yeah, you don't say anything. Yeah, I'll level up a little bit after I finish this episode. I'll probably get to level 10, at least try to get to level 10. I gotta take that off. The hefty ring. Yeah, so this gives you more guts and curb, but it makes you more vulnerable to fire and wind. (20 defense and 26 defense. Interesting. Oh, excuse me. Let's go this way. Oh, also before I do anything, I should put his air slash on. Sure, I'll put that on as well. There's some things I like that they did and some things I don't necessarily like. Like, one thing I do like that they did is that you can do a quick command for magic, basically like your most used spell. Like, I could do that and it'll just automatically do it. That's one thing I do like. Okay, I don't know why they just sat there.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Now, one thing I could do is I could technically change it to be a Claude first, and then Rena, like for the formation, for the battles. I don't mind it. In fact, I will be doing that not on screen, but I'll be changing it off screen so I can grind. And if I remember to switch it back, I will. But until then, what should I do? What should I do? How much money do I have? 1,700? I could go that way. I don't think Claude would necessarily make it though. At least not yet.
This looks a little rough.
Don't let your guard down. Air slash!
Crush!
That was actually a big amount of HP he lost. Oh, come on. That heal went onto him before he went down. You can't tell me otherwise.
I can't see. Mom.
Okay, yeah, what the fuck, game? Run.
We can't win this one.
I go complete BS on that one. Because usually you don't get attacked by those creatures until you pass the sign, not before you get to the sign. So I call BS on that one. If they're here as well, I'm gonna be
I'm
mad.
not gonna lose.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna level up Rena then for a bit.
Weaker than I thought.
Yeah, that's actually quite annoying. That I got attacked by enemies like that very early on. Move it. Yes, I'm gonna rest here for a bit. Yeah, that drives me nuts when games do that. What do you have? Do you have blueberries? Yes, you do have some blueberries. But you don't have anything else. There, buy some blueberries and buy some blackberries. Okay, time to grind a little bit.
Here they come.
We better be careful. Crush!
I do like how when you go into a different time, that it actually changes the color.
Crush!
And yes, I am going to essentially spam this because I want to level it up as much as possible.
Crush!
Anyone hurt?
Over.
An ugly accessory. Yeah, like if I was to dance here for a bit so I could get into a battle, it should be like either sunset or like nighttime. Unless it decides that it doesn't want to. Yeah, see now it's nighttime
We
here,
got enemies.
Be careful.
which is actually quite amazing.
Crush!
And you don't see this because this is like one of the only times it actually becomes nighttime.
Crush!
Well, I'd say that's
Easy
worth
win.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, they're both still not very good for levels. I want to go into the cross cavern, but I'm not sure how well that would work. You know what I could do? I could do a save right now. And just see how I do fare. in the cabins.
Here they come.
We better be careful. Crush!
Yeah, I don't want to waste the MP.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
That was a weird sound. Yeah, usually it's not until you go past the sign there, which is when you get attacked. Like with the higher level
Here
monsters.
they come.
You ready for this? Crush! Crush!
Yeah, see, they do a lot less damage, which is a good thing.
Anyone hurt?
Finally over.
Whoa.
Hey, Claude leveled up. Now, I will be coming here later because I have to have Celine,
Be careful.
which is,
You better be careful.
these ones actually do a fair amount of damage. If I'm remembering right, that is.
Sorry.
Okay, give me some blackberries. And then heal.
Is this the end? Is this the end?
There we go.
Anyone hurt?
Finally over. Ooh, great.
Ooh, deep miss, awesome. But yeah, I gotta be very careful because those worm-looking guys actually do quite a bit of damage. Which, if you're not careful, isn't good. Hey, more blueberries. Can I go this way? Nope. Sorry if you hear any background yelling or anything like that.
Here they come.
Not my
You better
intention.
be careful.
Air slash! Air slash!
Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage as well. There you go.
Anyone hurt?
Finally over.
Yeah, like I really should switch to Claude because I can battle faster with him than I can with Rena. Got some iron and then got into battle.
We got enemies.
Here they come.
Let's get the healing going.
Sorry, it hurts to move. Thanks, it hurts to move. It hurts. Rena!
Damn it. Yeah, see, that's why I fucking prefer to fight with Claude, so that he doesn't fall. Because now it takes too long for me to run, and I'll definitely get hit. So I just gotta run around and make enough of a gap for myself that I can cast Crush all the time. And because Rena doesn't move fast, it's quite hard. There, there's one down. There's the other one. Yes, it's over. Some blackberries. What am I facing here?
I'm not gonna lose.
You're not gonna lose because you're gonna run.
We can't win this one.
The sooner you're able to escape, the faster, or hit the escape button, the faster you can actually escape.
I'm not gonna lose.
No, we're gonna just keep running.
Let's get out of here.
Because Claude is such an idiot that he attacks slowly and doesn't actually fucking do shit when you're not controlling him. Like the AI, in my opinion, is better as support for this game than it is for active battling. If that makes sense.
I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, I can deal with these ones.
It's all over.
Well, at least this is a good way to get Rena up, even though fucking that was not my intention. And the only reason why I'm trying to level them up is because, well, I want them to be a certain level. I want them to be able to hold their own. Because basically what's going to end up happening, oh wrong spot. Basically what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get Celine in the party. And because I don't want to have her in the party. And yeah, because I don't want to have her in the party, I want to be already up to snuff when I go through the cross caverns. But with Claude being the way he is, it's not going to go well. Like, yeah, sure, I could just move Celine off, but I really just want to be able to be up to snuff, you know? Because what I want to do in this run through is actually have an all-male companion, all-male people in my party. Because in the last one I tried to have it all female in my party except for Ernest, because, well, Ernest kind of came with Opera.
Oops, look out.
We can do this.
Yeah, you go and do it. You suck. See, look how slow he attacks.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
And Cloud's supposed to be the fighter and Rena's supposed to stay back. But yeah, if I was to do... not settings. Leader, if I was to change the leader to Claude. If I was actually to do this. And then, the next time I get into a battle, you'll see that I'm a lot faster than the AI is for actual physical attacks. As soon as we get in one, that is. I want to do another nighttime battle.
Here they come.
You ready for this?
Yeah, see, like, I'm already off to the races. But yeah, I can actually do 3 attacks, and the AI can only do 1.
That's one for us.
Which, honestly, I don't care for the 3 attacks. I kind of understand why they did it, to make it go a little faster when you're fighting more difficult enemies, but it's just like, I never found an issue with it, in my opinion.
We got enemies.
Like, I can do it like this, but then it still takes a second to actually get over there. I don't know, it's just my little quirks that I'm complaining about. also, what I'll do is on the at the end of this video, I'll actually show you what Claude's air slash sound like in the original.
We better be careful.
We can win this. I hope. Air slash!
Yeah,
Air slash!
that's what his air slash sounds like. But honestly, I don't like that air slash.
Well, I'd say that's worth
I
a
don't
10
like the
out of
sound
10.
of the air slash, I should say. The air slash itself is cool. But I like the other voice's air slash.
Be careful.
You ready for this?
Yeah, like these enemies, yes, I'll agree that hitting them 3 times at once is a lot better than only one at a time.
That was easier than I thought.
But when you get up in levels, then that's when it starts becoming an issue. You know what I wish they would have done actually? I wish they would have done the thing where like if you wanted to, you could hit 3 times, but yeah, if you also didn't want to, you'd only be able to hit once.
We got enemies.
We can win this. I hope.
Cause like Rena can only hit once, which is understandable. She's magic. Like she's a support character essentially.
Well, I'd say that's worth a 10 out of 10.
Excellent.
Rena leveled up again. What is she at now? Level 9. Once she hits level 10, I may temporarily move her out of the party just to get Claude up to level 10. So I want to have Claude and Rena level up at relatively the same time.
Be careful, everyone.
When did they?
Yeah, and also with Claude, I can actually protect Rena from getting hits from projectiles.
Power.
Media palm. That used to be called shooting stars. So what I'll do is I'll actually show you what media palm sounds like. Yeah, and this was the other way.
We got enemies.
We can win this. I hope.
So this is what media palms is.
Meteor! Meteor! Ball! Meteor! Ball! Meteor! Ball! Meteor! Ball!
And that used to be shooting stars in the old game. Or in the old game, in the PS2 version of the game. Yeah, let's just go with this way, it's faster.
Be careful.
We
Oh,
better
fuck.
be careful.
Mandrakes. Luckily these are the weaker mandrakes. Ow.
Anyone hurt?
Good.
Mandrake and rose hips. Got lavender. And I got mineral. I don't know what the mineral is because I forget what it's called. Of what mineral you get
Be
from there.
careful.
You ready for this?
Ow.
Thanks. That was easier than I thought.
Yeah, the enemies really love to go after Rena or your support characters. The Scream. Magic Canvas.
Here they come.
You ready for this?
Yeah, let's just get this over and done with. And the reason why I haven't been putting any points into anything
10 out of 10.
for their capabilities is because I'm waiting for a specific one. Yeah, which they don't have. You know, let's check his status. He does have originality, nimble fingers, so yeah, he does have the things I'm looking for, so that's a good thing. Nimble fingers used to be called dexterity in the PS2 version, I think.
Careful now!
Oh no!
These things can split off if they so choose. I believe we've seen it beforehand. There we go. They weren't too bad.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of... Whoa!
Claude leveled up again. Awesome. Got a feather pen. I got 600 full. And I got resurrection mist, which is awesome.
Here they come!
We got enemies!
You know, if I was a better editor, I'd probably edit the cutscenes and whatnot from this one and splice it over top of the PS1 version. Sorry, I don't know why I kept saying PS2 version, but I'd splice over the PS1 version because I honestly like the PS1 version better, even though it's older than this
We got enemies!
version.
Be careful!
There we go.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Great!
Ooh, Rena learned Cure Light, which I believe is just a better healing spell. Yeah.
We got enemies!
Be careful! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
And she won't really be using Cure Light until a little bit later on because, well, I don't have that much health to begin with, and, well, just the healing
Here
is
they come!
would basically fill me up from almost nothing anyways.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Now what I technically should do is I should technically move Rena out, but because I'm still taking damage and I'm still recording for you guys, I'm not going to just yet. There is a lot of battles though.
Careful now!
The when the AI cast, it's like
That was one
instant.
close win.
Whoa!
Like they can like as soon as you take damage below a certain threshold, they insta cast it essentially, which is amazing because it can cast faster than you can as a player.
Here they come!
We better be careful!
But yet they're just not very good at fighting in general.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Okay, let's go up now. Let's get into battles.
We got enemies!
We can win this. I hope.
Now, one thing I might actually end up doing is on the old version, the PlayStation version, is god damn it, stop blocking my hits. Is I'll actually do like a Well, I'll try and do like a complete run through in one complete video. And if that come on, if that does work, then I'll definitely post it onto YouTube here. It'll probably be like a 10-hour video though.
Careful now!
Oh no!
And I completely missed those swings.
That's one for us.
Win?
Let's go down this way. Got more lavender.
Behind us!
Behind us!
I'm getting a lot of back attacks and ambushes and whatnot, which is actually very surprising.
That was easier than I thought.
Right, that was that one way.
Careful now!
Yeah, see another ambush. I don't understand why I'm getting so unlucky with these ambushes.
That was easier than I thought.
Ooh, great!
Alright, Rena leveled up again. And then once I do reach a certain area in this game where I can learn a few things,
We got enemies!
the first thing I learned is how to make all my skill points cheaper. Because the more things that you can buy with your skill points, the better off you'll be.
That was easier than I thought. Whoa!
I did essentially the same thing in the last run through with Claude. Basically, I bought the skill that makes all the other skills easier to get, which honestly helps out quite a bit. Another ambush. God damn it! Come on. Now, I never said that I would not take any damage. I just said that I'd be able to defeat these a lot faster with being Claude. Alright, now let's go to the right here. Let's get into a battle while we're at it.
Here they come!
We got enemies!
One thing I've never liked about games that only give you a limited amount of party is that if you're going to give me a limited amount of party, give the enemy the same amount of people that I have in my party. Like even some of these newer games that limit you to a certain amount of party members. I can't name any off the top of my head, but there are some games that do limit the amount of party members that you have, but yet they throw like
Can win this.
like
I hope.
8 to like 10 or 12 enemies at you at a time. It's just like, what the fuck?
That's one for us.
Win?
Hey, I actually gained a slight amount of health. I believe that's the stamina at work. But now that I got everything, I don't want to go this way. But now that I got everything I can here,
Oh no!
if I stop getting ambushed, I can actually, like, I want to go to the cross castle at the end of my travels. Like at the end of the episode here. Which honestly isn't too far off. But I do want to do some other things in this episode first.
Here Here they come!
We got enemies.
There we go. 3 hits and these things go down.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
4,600 full. That might be enough for what I'm wanting.
Here they come!
We better be careful.
There we go.
That's one for us.
Okay. Now I'm going to exit. I'm going to do a quick save. And then I'm going to run straight over here. What enemies do I have?
Oh, it's these guys again.
Here goes.
Ah, these easy guys.
That's one for us.
One thing I may end up actually doing is I may actually get Welch if I can get it with Rena. Because if I can, then that'll be one character that I'll be able to show you guys I was not able to last time. Mostly because I didn't know. Pick up all 3 of these. And then run. Just come into here. Yeah, so I almost have enough for him. But, like, even though that does look like a cool sword, it's not something I'm really wanting to get. At least not at the moment. I might get him that. Ooh, I do need a resurrection elixir. Well, let's get just a single blueberry. Early on, you don't really have a lot of money to spend. Also, later on, I want to pickpocket this guy because he has a box that I enjoy. Yeah, I want to talk to him. Nope. So it turns out this isn't the place I thought I needed to go to. That's okay. I can just come over here farther. And I need to come up over here. Yeah, I know it feels kind of odd being over here so early, but it's just one of those things that I want to do. Like, I could actually come in here and buy potentially better weapons. Yeah, I'll buy something the next time I come through here. But what I was actually looking for is this building right here. I want them all, but okay, so now that I got all of those, I actually want to see lowest SP. Is it only at 8? Okay, I'll just do a bunch of determination then. And then what I will do is nothing else apparently. Actually, no, I should do that because that gives me scouting. Then I'll do that and that. And then for her, I want that as well. That, and you know what, let's get that. Get one of these. Ooh, definitely get trance. Okay, so that's what I wanted from here. As long as it doesn't go above 1 while I'm still leveling up the determination, I'm fine. I only have 900 gold left. Now what I could do is I could go to click and see what skills they have, because I got combat and something else at level 1.
We got enemies.
Be careful. Take this. Well, I'd say that's worth a 10 out of 10.
And if they cost 400 full apiece, then I should have enough for at least the other 2 level 1s that they have, unless they have more than 4 things, but we'll see soon enough. And the reason why I'm doing all of this now is because, well, I just want to get through everything fast.
Here goes.
I will need to come back to these places later, but just for now, it just makes things easier.
That was one for us. Win.
The power.
Oh, hey, Claude, level up. I'm not going to do anything with those points yet because I just don't feel like it. No, I am not going to go up on the mountaintop yet. I will need to go there eventually, but not yet.
Oh, it's these guys again.
Don't underestimate them.
I do like how Claude suddenly, like 2 levels ago, he was like, oh no, not these guys, and now he's like, oh, it's only these guys.
That was easier than I thought.
I know this is a lot more than what I've done in the first episode, I think. Not in the first episode, in the first playthrough, I think, for like the second episode. Because if I remember correctly, it was I had to go talk to the King of Cross, go through the caverns, go back to
Look out.
We can handle this.
go back to him, talk to him some more, I think it was, and then I think it was go to click after that,
That was easier than I thought.
and then after that you'd have to go to Mars, and then you'd have to go to the that last city that I was just in. Pick up a lyre. I believe this is a bar, yeah. And this is the weapon shop. And then this is someplace I've treasure chests available. Come on. And then that's a clothing shop, and then this, what is this? A bakery. Then up here is the guild. So I didn't know knowledge. I didn't know sense. So yeah, I know these are the two. So now for us to go into skills. And get this. Get one of these. There was something else that I needed. I can't seem to remember what it is though. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I was needing. I need effort. I cannot remember where I get the effort. Biology, mental science, biology, familiar, recipe, and keen eye. Yeah, so I can't remember where exactly I get the effort skill. Unless it was actually in there and I just missed it. Nope. So that's all I wanted to get from here. Did not mean to go in there. And the reason why I want to get that effort skill so I can get the training thing is because that lowers, even though that lowers my my abilities, my damage and defense and everything else, basically lowers everything, it gives me more EXP for
Here
it.
they come.
We better be careful.
Ha! Take this. Ha! Take this. Well, I'd say that's worth a 10.
Ooh, great.
Rena, level up and learn silence. So you know what? I'm going to just quickly do this. Do that. Get her resilience up by 1. I want to do poker face and courage. And then when Cloud levels up, I want to do the same thing for him because I need that pickpocketing skill for something that's coming up soon here. I could go to the mountainside, but I don't really want to.
We got enemies.
We can win this. I hope.
That
That's
was
one
an
for
easy
us.
win.
Okay, now I think it's time to go to the Kingdom of Cross. Because I've done everything that I wanted to get for skill-wise.
We can handle this.
Here goes.
Yeah, because apparently 3 giant slugs are less intimidating than 4 mandrakes.
That was easier than I thought.
And now it's turning back to night. The reason why it does this is because it's supposed to simulate that when you get to the Kingdom of Cross here, it's supposed to simulate nighttime.
I didn't expect we would arrive this late.
This place looks deserted.
There's an inn I know nearby. Let's stay there for the night and we'll visit the castle tomorrow.
Yeah, and the inn is just right over here.
Why, it's Rena! You've been quite a stranger lately.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Oh, come on, Cloud. Chin up.
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Rena for me, all right?
Yes, of course.
That's not exactly what she meant, but okay.
By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney. It just makes me feel weird when I call you Rena.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Rena.
Diaz.
You know, I just wondered something. How the hell do they take showers and or baths if you never see a shower and a bath?
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
That's not what you meant, but it doesn't matter what you meant. Let's see how much full I have. 808. Let's see if I'd have everything that I need. So yeah, I have everything here already. That's food, that's a restaurant. Let's see, what do you have? Nothing that I want yet. I could get the broadsword, which is 60, but I don't really want it. Nah, I don't really need anything from you. Basically, I'm trying to save up as much money, even though I don't necessarily need to save up. One character I won't be getting is Ernest. Well, actually, no, I probably will go get Ernest.
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. Thank you. We're in, Claude.
Yeah, we are in. But yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to get Ernest, but that means also getting Opera. Sure, let's give that. And let's put that on. I'll leave everything else as is. So yeah, I'll go get Ernest, and by then Opera as well. I'm also going to be getting Action. I'll be getting sure. I'll be getting Bowman. Give me that money, yes. I'm also going to be getting what's his name? I can't remember his name. I don't know why I cannot seem to remember his name. Oh, my turn has come up. Awesome.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Pardon me?
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Rena. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Rena. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if your majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
Let's ask about the cataclysms, because we gotta ask all
I don't
three of
need to
these.
remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything.
Then we will ask about the state of the Elk Kingdom.
I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
And again, sorry about all the
Are there
yelling in
ships
the
right now that
background.
can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say.
Ask the nature of the sorcery
I'm
globe.
afraid we know very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Rena, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength? In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
He calls the guard over.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
$600 full. And the travel permit. I love this little jingle.
But Your Majesty...
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
Thank you for your generous support, Your Majesty.
And there goes Celine.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
Oh, that's cute. They were nervous. So anyways, let's go out into the town to get us some better equipment. Excuse me. What's going on over here in in this town center, even though we know what's going on. Especially if you watch my first playthrough this.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
What's with that guy?
Rena?
Can I help you?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Is that how you should treat a lady? I don't think so.
What was that?
You really need to learn to be more gentle when talking to others.
What? Don't you lecture me about my damn manners, kid!
How pathetic. The only time you can act tough is when you're against someone weaker than yourself.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
Get burned.
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
And there he goes.
Hopefully that taught him something. I was quite surprised, really, to see someone like you step in.
Well, it was pretty obvious that he was in the wrong. But I was much more impressed by what you did. You must be really strong.
Oh, hardly. Hardly.
Oh, no need to thank me.
Claude, you didn't do shit.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How did you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
But how did you know that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's, pretty impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
Yeah, I don't think you can actually turn it down here.
I don't think we have the time for a treasure hunting expedition right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
I remember in the PlayStation version that you were not allowed to say no to her. So I just don't bother.
Sounds like fun. Let's take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast. Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First we'll set off for the Cross Cave, which lies east of Cross.
Cross cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
Yeah, we were in it just not too long ago.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
We unfortunately don't get used to it, because it's gonna
I've got
be,
a bad feeling about this.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty much a male-only companionship,
something?
except for a select few people.
No, I didn't. Let's get going.
We got the treasure map. And Celine temporarily joins the party. But I am actually going to move her out. However, I will do this. Oh, she doesn't have any skills for me to spend. That's sad. Usually they have some skills for you to spend. But, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the two attacks that Claude does, Air Slash and Meteor Palm, which is supposed to be shooting stars in the original version. So I'm going to cut here to show you that, and then after that I'll end the episode. So see you in a second. Okay, so this is going to be at the very end of this episode. The reason why this is going to be on the end of the episode is because I want to show you guys what the two sounds are. I know I said it's only going to be a couple seconds for you, but it's been hours for me. As you can see, I'm not playing on the proper well, I say proper, but it's more like I'm playing on the old one. But you see how he says shooting stars instead of meteor strike, whatever the fuck it is? We will also do, where is it? A blueberry for her. And we're also going to do a bunch of air slashes. Just so you guys know what the two sounds are supposed to be, in my opinion. Also, as you can see, my air slash is gold instead of blue. That's because if you level up your killer moves, or your special moves, or whatever you want to call them, they will actually change colors. Oh, also, in this one, when Rena says tractor beam, it's like the Japanese saying of tractor beam in English. It's really weird. It's really weird, but yet really awesome as well. But yeah, so that's what air slash and shooting stars sound like. Although in the PSP version, it's meteor strike, I think, which honestly it shouldn't be called meteor strike. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, so this is gonna be the end of the video. So thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.